players accept each other in this matchup. Jay, but now beautiful shutdown by Woopiiee as he repositions. He might be able to catch out Yato. Good grenade gets popped out, and the pre-scope is in for Woopiiee, and Woopiiee equalizes against Yato. It's a 1-1 so far between the two.
And right now, Woopiiee continuously getting all this gun. Sniper right now in the round. Woopiiee with the amazing turnaround, getting 4 shots in the game, and not only that, this guy is 15 kills in the game already.
Players right around the corner, and Asman unfortunately missing, not realizing that Woopiiee already taken down and able to do a rotation, put out that flash. Iris is already waiting there, but Alfari takes down Hydra. But then again, we have Kaz right here going to the center, being shut down by Alfari, but Alfari also been traded off by Woopiiee, and then again, right here, numbers are still equalizing.
Woopiiee just spanked Asma with that sniper. Aries, oh my lord, you cannot miss that Aries. He gets traded out by Candy. That's just terrible for the side of Huntsman, and now once again they leave Captain Derp in a 1v3, and Woopiiee sorts that out. 3-2 at the switch in for the clan. Can they rip one round right back? Woopiiee, quick scope, Aries punish. Asma might get caught out now, but the trigger discipline by Woopiiee will allow him to shut down Asma as well. It's gonna be Woopiiee going up against Derp. The 2 snipers on both sides. Woopiiee with a fake defuse coming through, and it will be the thumper response from Derp, but both sides do not get caught out. Woopiiee with a hit mark, turns around, shuts down Derp, goes in for the defusal, and if anybody says that Woopiiee is overrated,
Just gonna wait our time to make sure that it will be a great opportunity for Woopiiee takes down Alpha. Another one, and he takes down Derp as well. Oh, what are they?
is making a record in the S&D for Garena Master Season 2. Woopiiee, can he get the 17th kill as well? Quick scope, yes he does! And Woopiiee closes the game with the most number of kills that we have witnessed on an S&D matchup in Garena Masters so far. Able to continuously pressure them, but Smart Omega with the break now. 146, 147. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the contest comes through, but it is done. The Comeback Kings have managed to slay the champions, and this win is not for them. This win is for the fan base. This win is for the community that stood by them even as they were no longer kings. This is for those that stood by them as they failed over and over again. This win is for their brother, their mentor, their coach. This win is for Kya. But the question here is, will they be able to rage against the other players in the competition and come back as the Smart Omega of old? Yet, but Chroma now turns around at the wrong moment, gets backstabbed, and Smart Omega right back in. But just for a few points.
Set of hard points here. You see Smart Omega getting the early rotation. No matter who will control this, because eventually you're gonna see the team
The smoke. Chroma goes in for control those shots. Chroma takes him down, but traded out by Woopiiee and his Mac 10 Banana Blaster, one of the best guns in the game, by the way. Cookie, big scope does not hit. Boxing gloves out, but Woopiiee and his Mac 10 gets the double to wrap things up, to put them 2-2.
ever since that hard point, but now I think it's time for them to initiate and dictate the flow of the game while Woopiiee dropping hard save. Final blow, and that will propel Smart Omega to win that map number 2 in
the 2 teams, Gally.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty back and forth here, and it's going to be the scrappiest part.
Putting themselves inside this hard point, AJ.
And Tyrant Esports makes the exact same unfortunate mistake once again. They go in for the early rotation into P3, but they do not take over the important spawns out of generators. Smart Omega, on the other hand, they take over generators. They spawn out of there, and they annihilate the players of Tyrant Esports. One more point in, and they finish things off 150 to 113. Takeoff played better on the side of Blues. But can they shut it out 6-0? I feel like they can. Rage with a triple, and now final player on the side of Tyrant Esports, FDX. This is a 1v4 clutch that he needs to take if he wants to keep Tyrant Esports alive. But now being backstabbed, Kendi finishes things off for Smart Omega to take a perfect S&D against Tyrant Esports at Hacienda. And it just seems like Smart Omega are now starting to rise back up to the top. Let's hope that this particular performance continues in the competition, Gally.
positions. You need to win those gunfight and soak in that time. And now we move into this Peter rotation. 50-0. It's going to be the score of this game. And Smart Omega continues to prove that this is one of the maps that they really master, AJ.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Smart Omega now, they are trying to outdo the record of Almighty by the looks of it. They want to get the
stand against Smart. Here we go. Candy trying to wrap around, gets one kill. This is going to be huge now. Only two more players inside for C8 Legacy. Now the hill has been broken. And Smart Omega, they have the chance to end it. And C8 Legacy, no players here. And they will be kneeling.
Legacy, and those are the kinds of plays that are going to be catching Kings off guard. Woopiiee, early frag.
5, we got a 2 with the situation with the bomb. Still yet to be picked up, and Woopiiee now has a Mac 10. This is going to be pretty devastating as Woopiiee now will try to take a hold of this tractor. He's going to find one, wins one, drop 7, and now one more in that hay bales. He's going to turn and get that kill as well. Smart Omega will be fooling up front once again, and there you go. Look at this huge play there. Very big for C8 Mark to try and extend the rounds here. Candy still yet to find any sort of help here, but he's going to get himself in a 1v1 situation. Needs to get this one, make up for it, and there you go. That's the final kill. Though
his roll of the B flag just for a little bit, but nothing too much to worry about, because like you said, Candy and Rage, they are really out there on a tear, popping off, getting win after win in terms of gunfights.
This is just so perfect right now for Smart Omega. They're showing C8 Legacy how to handle and how to control the map itself, and let alone get this gunfight enabled. Caps is just putting on the tear. Rotations after rotations. He gets to predict, he gets to kill, and he gets to show out here in this game. 138-83. We got a triple capture, and I believe this is the end. This is the dagger. C8 Legacy will be continuously be bleeding right until the end of the game. Smart Omega, the kings of old, they will be ending their day with another 3-0.
Unfortunately, he's been trade off as well. Woopiiee will be able to actually clear out this beat.
Now, and Smart Omega just trying to run away with this matchup. They're only in C2, and they've already raked up so much. They've got 50% more points here in comparison to Garena Esports. And Garena still haven't found the breakthrough kitchen. They are trying for the access ball. A little slow in response against Jello. Young J takes Woopiiee out. They've got 10 seconds for the defusal. Garena Esports 6-0. Smart Omega. Welcome to the Call of Duty Mobile Garena Masters Season 2. The road to redemption still continues in here, ladies, German boys and girls. But are we going to see yet another 3-0? We are now stepping up to the matchup of Smart Omega going up versus the Huntsman. Yeah, that's the GGWP. I mean, Huntsman, they try to survive as long as possible, but Smart Omega, with one final point left, closes things off at the reset of the hard point at B2. Amazing stuff out of Smart Omega, but I have to say, amazing out of Huntsman as well. But we have to drop back to the main point here. Why in the world did Huntsman pick Summit to battle Smart Omega at? I mean, they do not have a great record at Summit, and they are taking on a team that has quite the solid record, and they have got quite a solid way of dominating a one-sided map.
Smart Omega will be coming for the redemption.
Finally go in for the plant. Can they rip one round right back? Woopiiee, quick scope, Ares punish. Asmal might get caught out now, but the trigger discipline by Woopiiee will allow him to shut down Asmal as well. It's gonna be Woopiiee going up against Derb. The two snipers on both sides. Woopiiee with a fake defuse coming through, and it will be the thumper response from Derb, but both sides do not get caught out. Woopiiee with the hit map, turns around, shuts down Derb, goes in for the defusal.
They're just gonna wait our time to make sure that it will be a great opportunity for Woopiiee to takes down Alpha. Another one, and he takes down Derp as well. Oh, what are they doing? Just one more player to go, NG.
16 kills already. The guy is making a record in the S&D for Garena Master Season 2. Woopiiee, can he get the 17th kill as well? Quick scope, yes he does! And Woopiiee closes the game with the most number of kills that we have witnessed on an S&D matchup in Garena Masters so far.
It's going to be your head-to-head matchup right now, and this is classic right here and right now. The best sniper in the Philippines, Smart Omega Woopiiee, going up against the best sniper. If Singapore, the Lion City represent an almighty heaven, and you obviously know this two right here. Oh my lord, Smart Omega's just so different. The Kings are back, people. The former Kings are back, and Woopiiee is back, shutting down heaven. Oh my lord, we've waited for so long for this Kings to be back.
Jojo, if he will be able to take down the last player, but then again, it's gonna be top shot. But right here, come through. Hydra is already waiting, and it is a clean cut. The Almighty leaving behind those red points of that B1, doing the early rotation to the white warehouse, but on the head, B2 still maintain at this moment right now. Sorry, B1 is still maintaining at the moment right now, with Woopiiee making a stand at the tower side. He spotted out one, he kills out one, and still somehow point still goes out to Almighty. He's looking, he's just waiting for the teammates to come through so that he will make the opening for them to actually get into the hard point and get the point for the teams. But Annihilator in the hand, he will definitely shut down Almighty, who gets in, who will try to actually contest of that hard point.
You know, the former Kings of Garena did not have it easy competing at the former events, mainly because of their roster failing to adjust to every meta that was available in the game. But they changed. They flipped the script, adding camps to help on the slaying department. It did great, but it wasn't enough. So they removed Crush, added Rage, a player that can play so aggressive, they can play objective and score a lot of kills. Smart Omega is back, jumping Almighty to the lower bracket. They win for the second time today in this competition.
The boys are alive. The hills are alive as well. As Hardpoint now is in absolute fire. That same fire that Smart Omega wanted to poke around with burns them as Ultimate E-Pro becomes the champions of Philippines.
So ayun, nahirapan kami kalabanin yung Omega dahil lumakas talaga yung team nila, and yung chemistry nila is malakas talaga, and ayun, consistent din sila maglaro.
No. Yato, were you expecting to challenge you sa Grand Finals niyo? Yung magagaling sa lower bracket.
Almighty.
Bakit Almighty?
Hindi ko pa sila nakakalaban.
The end. This is where the journey would end if they do not play great. And right now, Heaven stepping up huge. 12 seconds is the time for them to hold inside this hill, but they get flushed down. 5 points for the win. Smart Omega will end it here. They advance to the Grand Finals, taking down AMD. 4 points for the win for Blacklist. Smart Omega looking to come back, but they gotta stand even further with the 2-piece here, AJ.
Oh, but look at Rage Man gets a triple with those Stumpers, but he gets taken out. But there will be backup from the one and only Woopiiee. 140 to 141. Smart Omega in the fight of their lives to prove their worth out here on the battlefield. But Blacklist International Ultimate refuses to give up. They have got the spawns. Now pincer maneuver from Smart Omega. Are they going to be able to break this? The answer is no, and with 6 points between them, Blacklist International Ultimate grabs the victory.
Are not against them, but they can still manage to get this kill, but easier said than done. Yato with the takedown, dropping Candy into the last guy standing, gets straight down and scared with the final kill. Blacklist International Ultimate winning this search and destroy stand-up 6-3, and you know, one more win from them and they will be the champions once again of this Garena Masters Season 2.
Did you do, bro? 134 to 110, triple cap by Smart Omega to extend their own lead in here. And now all they need is a single flag to capture this victory, and Blacklist International Ultimate know that fact as well, and they have pretty much given up on the comeback in here. Predator Missile takes out yet another, and this time Rage will not go ahead and miss. 150 to 110. Smart Omega pulls one map back. Well, for Smart Omega as they shut down player after player. Woopiiee for the slide. Yobob's taken down. 150 to 114. Smart Omega stays alive. Yato, good grenade gets popped out, and the pre-scope is in for Woopiiee, and Woopiiee equalizes against Yato. It's a 1-1 so far between the two.
And right now, Woopiiee continuously getting all this gun. Playmaker, but gets takes down J-Man with the 2-piece, and now it's all time. Echo with the end of great play right there. And Woopiiee is gonna get this through. 27 seconds, plenty of time. a second grand finals.
Mark, and this is way too fast for these teams.
Grabe, bro. What in the world is going on? 100 points exceeded by Smart Omega. Blacklist International Ultimate, your reigning defending champions, held on to the 18 points.
B4.
Yeah, but that's a GG, bro. Rage takes 1. Can he take 3 more? I highly doubt that's going to be possible, but he backs Yato as well. And on the reload, he takes good! But David with the back.
He needs to make a good position of the enemy. But will be spotted in there from afar, and the long shot indeed.
Blacklist International Ultimate running away, but now that Cluster Strike is going to be the difference maker in this matchup. And Blacklist International Ultimate now going in for the triple capture once again. And your reigning defending champs will continue to stay alive in the competition. It's too late now for Smart Omega to make a comeback in this match. They still survive, and this game is just not over yet. And we'll be able to continuously pressure them. But Smart Omega with the break now. 146, 147. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the contest comes through, but it is done. The Comeback Kings have managed to slay the champions, and this win is not for them. This win is for the fan base. This win is for the community that stood by them even as they were no longer kings. This is for those that stood by them as they failed over and over again. This win is for their brother, their mentor, their coach. This win is for Kya.